All right. You guys are tuned in right now to the Shady Ass Tea right here on hot7025fm.com. I am fine as Carrice, and I'm here with my cousin host, Sir. Sir, how you feeling?
Hey.
You good? You good?
I'm feeling great.
You feeling great? That teapot, child, it's just about to runneth over. Okay, it's about to runneth over. Listen, shout out to everybody that's listening live. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitch, on your Twitter, if you're on Facebook, go ahead and click that share button. Tell your friends about us, because we have a whole lot of piping hot tea, okay, to deliver to y'all today. So, listen, we are back. We took a short hiatus because, we needed to kind of get rejuvenated and get back in the game and all of that good stuff. And here we are with just ready to spill a whole bunch of tea. Sir, how you feeling? You good? You looking shiny? Okay, you're muted. We can't hear you. But all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into this real.
Can you hear me now? God, I'm living.
We can hear you loud and clear. We good. So listen, a couple of things that's going on. We're going to go ahead and get right into the tea. I'm going to go ahead and share on my Facebook page so I can tell my friends about me. And those of you who are out there do the same. So, sir, a couple of things. Have you ever been out like late night and you're like the last client in a restaurant?
Absolutely. I love that. It's my favorite thing.
Okay, I forgot what the code word is, but I'm gonna need you to switch your mic out while I get into this story real quick. Code word gone, Joe. Listen, so allegedly Rihanna was out and about, and in New York City, and she was having dinner or whatever. This is like post, I got a baby or whatever, and it looks like she actually helped the staff clean up the restaurant after she finished having dinner with her friends. So that was super cool. She had 6 of her girlfriends in I think it was Caviar Roost in New York City, and they stayed open past the closing time so they could finish enjoying their girls' night out before departing. And then this billionaire, she decided that she wanted to help the staff clean up that fine dining establishment. So I think that was pretty dope. I think we all know Rihanna is pretty amazing, like, all together. So I appreciate that. Like, I can't even picture her like grabbing dishes, like running them back to the kitchen, or I don't know what the heck was going on. But that was pretty cool. That just happened on Thursday. I'm here for it. I like that she decided to go ahead and make that happen. So let's tap in with sir. You thumbs down, thumbs up. What we got? We in the game? Almost. You just start talking when you're ready. All right. So NBA young boy. All right. Him and Nick Cannon are out here populating the whole world, child. Okay. It looks like NBA young boy is expecting his 9th child. Okay. Isn't NBA young boy like 21, 22 years old? But hey, listen, I think he just got like $100-something million contract, and still semi-state independent as well. So, I guess he can take care of him. But NBA YoungBoy has a new baby on the way, and I don't. I'm guessing that maybe he'll have 15 in the next 5 years, and he may very well beat Nick Cannon out in that. But he's out here. So this again, he's 22 years old. So he had 8 children by 7 different women, including Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Yaya. Okay, so before the new edition comes on, I think he'll be approaching 23. So, of course, the world is comparing him to Nick Cannon, and that's what's going on with that. So NBA YoungBoy, slow down, child. Like, save some of those hundreds of millions of dollars and, make sure you deliver those to the right people. Okay. Let the 9 kids be the 9 kids. You and Nick Cannon slow down. It's not a competition, I promise. All right. And speaking of competitions, Larsa Pippen, okay, was out and about with Michael Jordan's son, Marcus. Okay. They are just friends, despite any rumors they say. I'm calling cap on that, but we know Larsa out here in these streets, and because she was again, out with another, person that's related to the NBA, and this happened on Tuesday. So, Larsa is 48, Marcus is 31. She likes him young too. She like him young, black, and tall. I mean, it is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. So she's out and about. They were caught at Zuma in Miami on Sunday. First of all, Zuma's is delicious. They have one here at Cosmopolitan. You really should go. Food is amazing and drinks are amazing. Definitely go. But looks like Larsa beat us there. So they kind of kept things casual for a friendly meetup, they claimed. And they were, like dressed down, denim shorts, gray bodysuits, all of that stuff. And, of course, eyewitnesses saw them out and about. So we know Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan have like a long time. They kind of have like a little rivalry. So, it's kind of like I'm getting back at you, but I'm sure Larsa is doing whatever her little heart desires. So, I'm not mad at her for it. So, sir, what's up? We out here? Sir, we can't hear you, sir, and you're frozen. We just can't be great today, huh? We are not being great today. We cannot hear you. So, you may need to go to your drop down under your audio settings and change those up real quick, all right? In the meantime, I'm going to keep on getting into some story. I see you got some comments here. Shout out to a Facebook user back in the game, okay? My favorite show in the world is on, Facebook user says, and I appreciate y'all. Listen, we really missed y'all, so I'm super excited to have us back live on air. Almost. All right, we're going to have to kick Sir out of here for a second, because I don't know what the hell is going on with Sir. I'm going to leave some notes in the private chat for you. And then we're going to get back to it, all right? This is a live, this is how live radio and podcasting goes, so it is what it is. Yeah, so, yes, Facebook user 22 with 9 kids, NBA YoungBoy, needs a Joe Jackson award. But the thing is, he has 7 different baby mamas, so that's where the challenge comes in, having so many different baby mothers. So, that's the word on that. And then other, news. Justin Bieber is postponing all of his remaining Justice tour dates to focus on his health. Okay, that screams rehab and relapse to me. But who am I? Okay, I'm just alleged. All I'm saying is that he announced on Tuesday that he needs to take another break from his tour in the wake of his health crisis he suffered from earlier this year. Health crisis. Okay, that's what we're calling it now. Okay, so Justin Bieber was set to do this undertaking of his new production this year. He had 100 concerts in less than a year lined up. I guess he's been off in rehab and recovering from his meth addiction. I'm sorry. He was doing something to help himself, get back in the game. And because he was doing that, he is where he is. Sir, how we looking?
Oh my God, can you hear me?
We can hear you. You're breaking up a little bit.
I'm about to hang up. I'm gonna have to hang me on the phone.
Sir, use your phone. Log back in.
Fine. I'm back.
All right then. So long story short, Justin Bieber is going to rehab from his meth addiction. And although the news report did not say that, that is definitely my my own news report, and I'm going to say that's alleged. But yeah, he'll be canceling 100 concerts in less that he planned to have performed in less than a year. So this announcement he posted today, and he said, earlier this year I went public about a battle with Ramsay-Hunt's syndrome. I'm winking my eyes, those of you who are just listening on the app, where my face was partially paralyzed. As a result of this illness, I was not able to complete the North America leg of the Justice Tour. After resting and consulting with my doctors, family, and team, I went to Europe in an effort to continue with the tour. I performed 6 live shows, but it took a real toll on me. This past weekend, I performed at Rock in Rio, and I gave everything I have and to the people of Brazil. So after getting off stage, the exhaustion took over me, and I realized that I need to make my health the priority right now. So I'm going to take a break from taking any tours. In the time being, I'm going to be okay, but I need time to rest and get better. I'm going to use the Googler and find out like what the side effects of using meth would be, because although when Justin Bieber went through his first set of like issues where he claimed that he had Crohn's disease, I think he claimed that he had. And he definitely had a meth face. Went in, had photos of him where it showed his meth face. Okay, had those photos removed from the internet. Okay, and then told his followers to delete the pictures and stop commenting and stop reposting those pictures because he didn't like the way that his face looked. And then eventually he said that he had an addiction that he also had to take care of. So now, mind you, recently Justin Bieber's wife was hospitalized for some like serious heart and I think it was heart or brain issue. And then quickly after that, Justin Bieber had his issue. So fentanyl will kill people. The tea is hot. And it's all alleged. Okay, that is all I'm saying. Okay. He got those Richard Pryor drugs. He clearly doesn't, because Richard Pryor was still going, child. He was going all the way. All right. So shout out to everybody that's listening live. We got J9. We got Facebook user. We see Norman J. Liverpool out here. Thank you guys for listening. We're trying to get Sir back in here. Sir's having some technical difficulties, but he'll be back in the game here real soon. All right. In the meantime, I don't know if you guys love this person, but Britney Spears is my girl, child. I love Britney Spears. Okay, and she is giving her whole family the business. Okay, she started off with her son, and she has some words for him. I'm gonna share those with you guys, and you tell me your thoughts. But man, listen, if they don't leave Britney alone, she's gonna spill all the tea. And from there, I don't even know what her family is going to do in that case. So I just think that somebody needs to leave Britney alone before she goes ahead and blows up the whole spot for the entire family. And it is what it is, y'all. Y'all take a listen.
I can totally understand why my family would have a problem with me doing my own thing. Maybe because I never have. I'm sure it is a little bit different and a touch lighter, me not being responsible for 3 18-wheeler trucks with tour equipment and thousands of people to be responsible for on tour, and Dad and my Robin in the corner of every room I've had to be in for the past 20 years. So Jaden, as you undermine my behavior just like my whole family always has, with I hope she gets better, I will pray for her. Pray for what? I keep working so I can pay off Mom's legal fees in her house? Do you guys want me to get better so I can continue to give your dad 40 grand a month? Or is the reasoning behind you guys deciding to be hateful is because it's actually over in 2 years and you don't get anything? I will say it. I sat in that kitchen and looked you straight in the eyes, beautiful boy, and said, how come I can't see you guys anymore? Or just see you guys more? I look forward to seeing you guys weekly. You said, Mama, oh, it'll change. You and your brother left me in that house always 2 hours early. Preston would sleep, you would play the piano the whole time. And if I didn't shower you guys with gifts and have amazing food ready and play a motherfucking saint, it was still never good enough. That one time I asked you, looking straight in your eyes, I want to see you more. You called your dad. I never saw you again. I didn't do anything wrong, and I know I'm not perfect, but the love I've given you and how much I adore you and your diplomatic ways, speaking like Pawpaw, self-entitled, this can be fixed, I will see her when she's better. Jaden, it was a miracle I could even have a normal conversation when I got out of that place. But you were just like my other family. You secretly loved looking at me as something was wrong with me. I didn't need a family hiding shit in houses and whispering shit behind my back, feeling subconsciously guilty because I paid for every fucking thing in both homes. I needed unconditional love and support, but guess what? The whole twist of it all, which would have made a little bit more sense, I was in the greatest state I'd ever been because I was actually able to speak up 100% and say no. It saddens me not one of you have valued me as a person. You've witnessed me how my family has been to me, and that's all you know. Like I said, I feel you all secretly like to say something's wrong with me. Honestly, my dad needs to be in jail for the rest of his life. But like I said, God would not allow that to happen to me if a God existed. I don't believe in God anymore because of the way my children and my family have treated me. There is nothing to believe anymore. I'm an atheist, y'all.
Well, Brittany had time that day. That day she had time.
All the time,
Okay,
apparently.
so I'm not mad at Brittany, and it
I see
is,
me coming through on the green screen.
we got you.
Am I coming in clear now, finally?
We got you. We got you. We go get this. We go get this back together. First day back from hiatus, and here we go with the shenanigans. Okay.
Listen.
But it's all good. We in the game.
What did she say? She said, I like how she said I'm an atheist, y'all. I feel like
I mean, but she's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So we
I
say
know.
y'all. I say
I
y'all.
know. I definitely say y'all. I'm an atheist, y'all. It's just
She basically saying, listen, if God didn't take care of me this whole time, then why is it that I feel like I should believe in someone who didn't take care of me? And you know what? I was watching this video the other day. It said where was God during slavery? Sir, do you think you could tell us?
where God was during slavery.
Yeah.
I think God was where He's always is. He was sitting in the high place. I don't think that because people go through bad things that there's no God.
For
I
400
don't.
years?
I don't. I just don't. I don't believe that. I don't believe that they're just because people are evil that God doesn't exist. I don't. I just. I don't. I don't. Those two things don't correlate to me. I believe in God. And I have a extremely strong faith. Now, I may not believe in organized religion, but I believe that there is a greater entity that exists. So who that is, what he means, what he is to different people,
She.
that's what he is to different people.
She.
But whomever that greater purpose
It's you.
person
You're God, sir.
is
Sir. God
I'm not
lives
God.
within you. God lives in
He
your
does, but
heart.
I
God,
am not
God
God.
is with you at every moment.
Yeah, but I am not God. I mean,
Is
I
that
do
is
believe
that the
that
tea?
God
What kind of
exists.
tea is that? Is that the tea?
This is actually white cranberry peach.
Okay. Okay. Well,
But
this the
it's
tea
tea. I'm
we
sipping
drinking
on
over here. Okay.
right.
Water.
Mm.
Jesus.
But yeah, come on. Hey, can you say Jesus? You don't believe in him.
I
Don't
mean,
call him. You don't believe in him.
first of all, Jesus is outside the door, trying to open it up. Okay, Jesus and them is outside. Okay, but
I'm hanging
anyway,
up.
see what I'm saying, Vicky? It exists within us, right? Because we are that we are God. But the thing about this is that we can agree to disagree, and I can still be the God that I am, and she could still be the God that she is, that you believe in, sir.
I don't believe in
Brittany
Britney
said,
Spears.
look, Britney Spears said she ain't with the shit, and I'm here for Britney.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm here for her to believe in, being able to believe what she wants to, rather than being
Hmm.
told what to think, believe, and say,
Hmm.
and the things that she couldn't do. I was listening to this thing. She was like, I haven't had cash. She said, I haven't had cash to spend in like 15 years.
Well, I mean, is that weird that she hasn't had cash?
That's
She's
what
not a
she
rapper.
said. That's why she said it. That's why she
Oh,
said
okay.
it. She's like, I haven't even had cash. Like, meaning she hasn't had her own money to spend anything.
Mm.
So they've been paying
I
for
thought she
everything
meant
for her.
physical cash.
Yeah, but she did mean physical cash. But at the same time,
Okay.
I mean, you might have $1 in your pocket. You know what I mean?
I do have $1 in my pocket. I had to think.
Right. I
I
think I
do
have
have
a
$1
five
in my
dollar bill.
pocket.
I have a $5 bill. You know.
Hmm.
But I mean, I just think that she's going through some things, and
She
she's
is.
telling her family, she's giving her family the business show.
I am here for giving your family the business.
Yes,
I
yes,
want.
sir.
I am 100% here for giving the toxic family, the family that ain't got your best interest at heart, all of the business.
All of it.
I want to. I want to give it all to them. You know what I'm saying?
Goodness.
So I'm not mad at her even a little bit. Not
Yeah,
even a little bit. Not even
Britney
at all.
Spears is back in action, and she
Hmm.
is on live on her Instagram dancing and twirling and pulling the shorts down and out in the street buying
How do you
Starbucks
feel
on
about
her
what she
own.
said to her sons though? Like, what do you think her
I think
sons
her
not
sons
getting
have been.
anything?
I don't think her sons should, based off their behavior. I mean, she's obviously paying for them until they get 18. But the problem
Right.
is that their sons have been essentially brainwashed by by K-Fed. So of course he's been receiving $40,000 a month
For them.
and these kids are almost 7, so it's 17 years. 40
Yikes. He was getting
40,000.
paid.
Right, that is a lot. Brittany, marry me, girl. Shoot.
Please marry me now.
Right, I'll have your baby, whatever you need me to do.
Oh baby, baby.
But
Oh marry me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's
I
gonna be
mean,
me.
I'm saying, I'm just like,
Show
listen,
hitting
that's
that
gonna be
shit.
you, sir. Sir, you better get in there, child. We gonna fix this up.
Listen, I'm gonna pray
But
for her too. She's gonna believe in God when I'm done.
good night. Okay. Good night. But this
For
is the
real,
thing, is
Black
that like
Jesus.
I mean, $40,000 a month is a lot. She's
Yes.
basically going to reduce that amount. I think it's going to go down to like 5,000, $5,000 or $10,000. So
Oh, he
he
gonna
is
have to call the
hot.
food stamp office.
So he is doing like a whole tour where he's
Hmm.
bashing Brittany and saying how she's a terrible mother and this and that. And the videos that they posted are really of her telling her sons, "Y'all better respect me. I'm your mom."
Right.
you know. So and this is exactly what she said. She was like, "I'm your mother. You gonna respect me." You know.
Absolutely.
So I
Okay, so I have
mean,
a question about that.
sure.
Just because somebody's your mama, do they mean that? Does that mean you need to respect them because they're your mama?
The
Because she
thing
pushed you out her coochie, does she deserve your respect?
the thing is that if based off of the way that her conservatorship was set up, I
Hmm.
mean, she wasn't really allowed to be by them by herself. So I can't even
Hmm.
see the opportunity for her to be violent or crazy with him.
Well, no, I'm not talking about her specifically. I'm just
Oh,
saying,
okay.
do you think that just
I
because
personally,
somebody's mama, they
mhm,
deserve the respect of the child?
I don't think any family member deserves any respect that they can't return. So,
Period.
yeah, I mean, thankfully, you and I had some very respectful and loving mothers,
Yes. Yes.
and I'm really blessed to have experienced both of them. But some people,
Right.
mama ain't shit.
Some
And
people mamas ain't shit.
I really don't know what to do with that information. Like I don't know what to tell people, because like
I tell
I
them
didn't realize other people's like had moms that weren't shit until I was like in college. And I'm
people be
like,
having
will
mamas
your
that ain't
mom act
shit.
like that?
Yeah, people be having mamas that ain't shit. And I be like, go with God, Crispy. Like, you just. For real, because I'm like, listen, your mama ain't shit. Love her. You can love your mama who ain't shit, but you ain't got to, like, be dancing and
Participate in the
tap.
shenanigans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you do
can
not
love
have
your
to
mama and
involve
not
your
have to deal with that shit.
Yeah, you do not have to participate in the shenanigans if you're anybody in your family is disrespectful or
For real.
they have bad energy. I'm all about listen. I, we got a family group text, right? And
Mm-hmm.
we were gonna do an outing or whatever, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, I ain't inviting them. So I don't need that negative energy in my life.
Listen,
Okay, I don't
the
need none of that
way
negative energy.
the way my family is so large and set up is that I don't have to be friends with
None of them.
anybody I don't want to be friends with. It's so many other people that I'm related to. I'm like, I don't even have to ever say anything to you. So that's where I'm at with it. I'm like, it's too many of us for me to be like trying to like everybody.
Yeah, my peace and my energy is valuable.
It
MJ
is.
says, stop allowing family and friends to treat you like shit. Give them the business, okay?
That part.
All
Full
right, Vicky.
business.
Vicky said,
Full
but
three-piece
being a
suit.
Vicky says, but being a parent doesn't mean respect automatically. Plenty of parents disrespect their own children, and
Period.
I just personally haven't experienced any of that, but I'm sure it happens.
It does.
Yeah, and it's
I
unfortunate.
mean,
I'm sending all y'all healing
sometimes parents is
energy.
pieces of shit. Because I mean, people can be
Whew.
pieces of shit. I'm just saying.
You and
People
sipping
can
on
be.
your tea, child.
Listen, I'm back. I'm back, back,
listen,
back, back, back
listen.
again.
Those of you again that are listening live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, hit that share button. Tell your friends about it. Go ahead and
Please
if
share.
you're drop some
It's
comments, show some
free.
love, show some likes. We are definitely going to dip and dabble into this situation that's going on with Aries Spears.
Oh.
Let's talk about this real quick because
Okay, can I
some of
say
you.
something about Aries Spears real quick before we get into the deep part of
That
it? Okay,
that
so
that
when I
that
saw
part.
the well, yeah, when I saw the video of him talking about Lizzo, right? We're gonna give. I couldn't believe that somebody that looks the way he looks, and I imagine he smells like sweat and cigarettes,
and
and like
and Badusi.
yeah, and just unwashed ass on just like on a regular basis.
Hmm.
Somebody that looks and smells as I imagine he smells. Talking about somebody like Lizzo who looks like she smells like cocoa butter and heaven. She
And
really does.
peaches.
And peaches. And somebody as undeniably beautiful as she is. Like she's not even a little bit ugly. Like she's a very, very pretty lady. And then be like, oh, she looked like a shit emoji. Sir, you look like a legitimate gorilla, and like not in like a racist way, but like I've seen Planet of the Apes, and he definitely looks like he's like ape number 4. Like he's like a
and,
main ape.
and I'm definitely about to show you guys some photos of this guy. But that's the thing is that he did all of that talking. He did
Yeah,
all of that talking
very much.
about Lizzo, and then
He
all of a
did.
sudden, boom! I
So
was
are
like,
you
I bet you.
saying?
I'm like, I
What are
bet you
you
he won't.
saying? What are you
I'm like,
implying?
I mean, I'm just the tea is okay. The tea may very well be that this man got outed because he was freaking running his mouth about Lizzo. Lizzo been quiet. She ain't said shit either. She over there quiet.
Nope.
Lizzo be eating and doing dances.
doing TikTok dances. Okay.
She is not here for the shenanigans. But so what happened was after this situation, there was a leakage of a video. I'm going to share, just a quick update so you guys understand what's going on.
Comedians Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears are being sued for allegedly sexually exploiting 2 minors. The plaintiffs were 7 years old and 14 years old at the times of the alleged incidents. The 2 alleged victims are the children of one of Haddish's former friends, according to the lawsuit. The court filing alleges Haddish coached Jane Doe on simulating sexual acts for a comedy skit in 2013. A year later, Haddish and Spears allegedly offered to film the boy for a reel to pitch to Nickelodeon. The lawsuit states the video titled "Through the Eyes of a Pedophile" shows Spears lusting over and allegedly molesting the boy. The lawsuit alleges that there were no parents or guardians present to represent the interests of the children during the incidents. Haddish and Spears have both denied the allegations, calling the claims, quote, bogus and a shakedown.
Well,
Okay, so look, people get molested by people they know all the time. Like 9 out of 10 times, you get molested by somebody you know. Can we just,
That's my tea sip.
you know what I'm saying? So just the fact that it's her homegirl, it does make me question just a little, more than a little bit. Anytime kids are involved, I'd be like, yo, what's going on? What was your part in the molesting of the children? Like, if you are, even if you're auxiliary to the children being molested, you might as well. I'm not interested. I don't want her to be a molester, but like, what am I supposed to say?
So this is the thing, and this was just released from Hollywood Unlocked. This is the
Hmm.
update on what's going on. This article
Okay.
says what was intended to be a major shakedown for Tiffany Haddish turned out to be a great relief for the comedian. There's a lot of details about separate incidents which led to this long threatening lawsuit that shed a negative light on the renowned comedian and sparked an even greater conversation online. So last week we talked about the civil lawsuit that happened in Los Angeles by the siblings identified only as Jane Doe, now 22 years old, and John Doe, who were who was born in 2007. Jane is John's legal
People were
guardian.
born in 2007.
Child, you old, okay?
I'm old. Go
Long story
ahead.
short, you old. Aries, Spears, and Haddish, they accused them of abusing the plaintiff sexually when they were both
Hmm.
minors,
Hmm.
and alleges that the comedians groomed and coerced them into filming sexually explicit child pornography skits. So one of the disgusting and very inappropriate videos that some of you may have seen online, I couldn't watch it all myself, so I couldn't watch it. I probably watched
I
maybe 30 seconds, and I was like, I can't do this.
I can't watch pretend molestation. I'm not gonna watch actual molestation. Now here's my question. So she's saying, "Oh, I'm being extorted," right? That's her story, and she's sticking to that she's being extorted,
That's
and
what
that
she
that she's had
says.
that's her story, right?
Hmm.
What part does she play in creating these skits of these children being molested?
So she
Whether
alleged.
she's being extorted or not, what part does she play in getting the children molested?
So she allegedly says that she wasn't even on set when the kids were there. But I'm like, you were in the scene with the kids, so how is that possible? So maybe she's saying she wasn't on set if they were actually molested, that she wasn't on set. Maybe. Okay. Javon Banks says, didn't they film this a while ago? How is this just coming out? Where were the parents during the filming?
So they said
Allegedly,
the parents weren't on
allegedly the
set.
yes, allegedly the parents weren't there. This is coming out because sometimes you need to close your fucking mouth and not talk about people being in their size.
Allegedly,
I'm going to allege that
Lizzo got
Ari
this release.
Spears, uh, not Lizzo, maybe her people,
What? Lizzo is her people. Her people are Lizzo.
allegedly. Um, I'm going to
What are
say
Lizzo
that
fans called?
I don't even know, child. But what I'm going to say is that it's a coincidence that last week he was on I think it was it Vlad TV or something. He was
Vlad
on
TV.
Vlad talking about how Lizzo looks like the shit emoji and how she's disgusting and this and that. And then this comes out this week. Unfortunately and fortunately, Tiffany Haddish was part of this. Um,
But I see, that's what I'm like. She's saying. I think that's my issue. Is right. Everybody like you want to believe Tiffany Haddish, right? You want to believe her, right? You want to believe that this image that she's presenting of herself is who she is. But at the same time, you associating yourself with Aries the Spears and
Maybe she was
those
trying to. This was
raccoon
before
eyes and
this was before she became, the Tiffany Haddish that we know today. J. Non Roberts says
still
that was it 2018 when it was filmed, but why would anyone want to do a skit about pedophilia and have a kid half naked? Okay, so
that's what
let me go back to this story,
that's what I'm saying.
where
Like, what was her part in getting the child? Like, even if Sister Tiffany wasn't on set when the child was being molested, Did you write the skit? Did you go, you know what? That's a good idea. We should pretend to molest a kid.
Allegedly, Aries asked her to be part of the skit, and they were going to do a pilot for Nickelodeon.
Kids getting molested for Nickelodeon. Work. Work. Okay.
So that is
That sounds like
allegedly
a plausible thing to do.
that's
Like, I
allegedly
would do
what it
that.
is. So another thing is that so the lady who is named in the lawsuit, who's filing it on behalf of Jane and John Doe, has been out and about, hanging out with Tiffany Haddish and smiling and giggling and partying or whatever. I'm going to show you
Recently?
guys yeah. So this last one shows like 2020. So the tea is that she's extorting her, maybe because Tiffany was like, I'm done freaking sharing my money, or maybe she was asking for more money. So this is the lady here. Let me see if I could get this to come out a little better, but this is allegedly the lady here. That's so she's in both pictures with the black dressed pearls. One of them, she looking kind of shady, okay, and the other
She got on
one,
the pearls or the black dress? What
and
part
the
of it makes her
other,
look shady?
her face. No, on the picture on the left. Look at her face, and then so she's laughing and giggling at the party, and this was just in 2020. So they're saying that Tiffany has allegedly been extorted. I'm going to say, maybe there was an increase, a requested increase. What do you think?
I think that Tiffany Haddish played a role in this. She may not have been fingering children or anything like that, but she wrote, directed, produced, contributed to the assault of these children. I honestly don't believe that she didn't. Now, did she go as far as to like put her hands in the kid's pants or do something crazy like that? I
So
don't know.
allegedly she was showing the kid how to give fellatio.
Right, like, ma'am, ma'am, when is it okay to teach a child how to suck a dick? At what point in life is that an okay thing to do? Two, who is that going to be funny to? To whom is that funny? And so it's
To
just
child molesters, perhaps. I have no
right.
clue.
So like, where you're marketing to the child molesters, like, okay, you know what market we haven't tapped yet? Pedophiles. We should do that. We should definitely do that.
And then
Ain't
we
nobody
should sell
doing
it to
that.
Nickelodeon, who
And then we should
really
sell it to the kids.
who the real pedophiles. We should really
Right.
sell
Like
it to them, and
it's
Disney.
so yeah, it isn't. I don't know. Anytime it comes to the kids, I'd be like, everybody get a side eye. You're guilty until proven innocent when it comes to the kids. Grown
So
ups, I'd be like, they can consent. Little kids can't consent.
So it looks like that the plaintiff, Ms. Morris, has been trying to assert these bogus allegations and claims against Tiffany Haddish for several years. So every attorney who has initially taken on the case, and there were several, ultimately dropped the matter once it became clear that the claims were meritless. So Tiffany Haddish would, she's like, I'm not going to be, shaken down. Okay.
Okay.
And
All right.
so,
I definitely hope that this isn't true for her, but especially
what's
based on her
true?
background, like coming from.
The thing is that the video's there, and also too, the video the video that people are seeing online right now. You're
Yeah, I
going to
haven't seen any
YouTube. Those of you
videos.
who are watching, people who are watching it, the video has been edited. So the parts that are really, really bad are not in there. The video, they have been taken out by the person who probably leaked the video, owns the video, whatever. So those parts have been taken out. So we don't know what the other parts really
So
are.
you
We just
couldn't
know
make
how
it through an edited child
No.
molestation video.
couldn't do it.
And I mean, well, I haven't listened. I'm not mad at you because I can't even pull it up.
It's definitely cringeworthy. It's creepy. It's like
Yeah.
like she goes and she keeps leaving her kid with this dude, and she gives the kid a bath. Like, that's the part that I saw. She's giving the kid a bath. Dude walks in. She's like, oh, I have to go somewhere. She leaves a naked kid in the bathtub with the child molester is gonna, I guess, allegedly give him a bath. So I don't know how deep that scene went, but if it went deep as I'm thinking that it went based off of these allegations, like
Right.
this is a civil suit. This isn't even a criminal suit. So something has to happen because I
Yeah,
cannot.
I won't. I will not.
So yeah, that's the word. So yes, Mr. Banks, that is crazy with the edits. I couldn't even do it. But Nora Karma says money speaks. You know, she says that it's a nasty world out here.
It really is, and not nasty in like the fun way.
And Mr. Banks, I don't. So he says that I'm assuming that the goal was to bring awareness to pedophilia. But it was done in hella disrespectful taste and disgusting. So yes, that is a fact.
Are we unaware? Have we ever been unaware of pedophilia? Like
I think that they were really trying to pitch this to someone, but I don't understand what it is that they were like. What was the end
there was
goal
nothing.
here?
There was
ma'am and
nothing
sir?
there. They just wanted to molest some children on tape.
So what do you think? You think Tiffany did
I think
this?
that a lot of, I think that if she had any parts of it, like if she, like I said, if she wrote it, she was in it, she casted for it, like you knew going, you're an adult, you're a full grown adult who understands that you don't need to be touching on kids. You understood the context of what you were writing. And instead of saying, you know what, this is kind of gross and weird and cringy and like dangerous, you decided, you know, I'm gonna push forward and do it anyway. And then you're like, oh no, they're extorting me. Well, you're the motherfucker who created child molestation videos, and now someone is like, how anybody extorting you, molester? You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, read that for us, sir.
Oh, I can't read them letters. It's too little.
There, I forgot you were on. You changed devices.
Look, you see me?
There's a whole movie about this. This is from Facebook user. Facebook user says there's a whole movie about this. It's called "What About the Johnsons" or something close. It's satire and raises awareness about these topics. I've never seen the Tiffany thing or the Johnson movie, but I read the comments and it sounds similar to that situation. J9 says, I feel like they all knew, and I'm going to say, I don't know what the end of that is, but yeah.
Say the, I don't know.
She agrees with you, sir, J9.
I see. Thank you, J9.
Nora Karma says, protect your people who cannot protect themselves. I'm trying to tell you, I swear, listen, somebody, I don't know, don't even bail me out, okay? If somebody does something to my nephews, just leave me there, because I would deserve to be there. If I found out that someone did something, just leave me up in there. Let me do my time. I'm pleading guilty and some more stuff. Like, that's all not that. Going to,
heavy.
Yes.
Heavy on that.
Yeah. So Javon Banks says is that I'm going to say that they all knew, including the parents, and now because it's out, I guess
everywhere.
Everyone.
Yeah,
everywhere.
They knew. The parents need to be tried for negligence. What's the ugly man name? Aries Spears.
He needs to be tried for being ugly. Put him on trial for that. Okay.
It's those eyes.
Let's start there.
It looked like somebody put makeup on his eyes to make him look like he got his ass whooped every day for like a month straight, and he just had eternal black eyes. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't with that face.
His
mama don't even love that face.
Not his mama.
That face? You ever met somebody who knew their kids was ugly? I feel like his mama knew that.
Ooh. Shout out to people who know their kids are ugly, and then they'd be like, oh my God, look at my kid. What do they expect for people to say? Have you seen an ugly baby and been like, oh?
Listen. I'd be like,
do you say like, oh my God? Not the shoes, child.
Them some cute shoes on that baby.
Not the shoes.
Oh my God! That baby got on a nice outfit.
Not the outfit, child.
That baby's so sweet.
Shout out to people. You know what? Are babies really ugly? That's the question.
Yes.
Damn.
You never met an ugly baby?
I cannot confirm or deny.
I have definitely met an ugly baby before, and I might have told the motherfucker that the baby was ugly.
Damn.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm like, I might have said, this may be kind of touched, huh? It's slow.
Not touched.
Is this
Not
baby
touched,
slow?
sir.
And they was like, no, are you sure? I know for sure. I told one lady she need to go get her baby tested because he looks slow, and she was not happy with me when I said that. But I mean, I meant it, so I said what I said.
Um, Speaking of people saying what they said, okay, this lady has been in this Missouri lady, okay. She's charged with her husband's murder after claiming that an intruder broke in and shot his ass, okay. Her name is Melanie Biggins. She's 40 years old in Kansas City, and she has been charged in a fatal shooting. This happened last Wednesday, and her husband was shot in his bed, and she's now facing charges. So prosecutors said that officers from Kansas City Police were called about a shooting on the 1700 block of Gillespie, and when they arrived at the scene, Biggins was found performing CPR on her husband. She is now charged with first degree and armed criminal action. Okay, according to the police report obtained, she claimed that she heard a gunshot. When she and the victim were sleeping in their bed, she said once she sat up, there was blood on her arm, causing her to go to McEwen and turn on the light. Okay, that's when she said that she saw that he had been shot beneath his chin, and she called the police right away, performing CPR until the officers came. However, witnesses said that Biggins sitting on the couch downstairs after the gunshot went off, adding that she looked as if she had seen a ghost. She also allegedly told the police that her husband's rifle was the only weapon in the home, before confessing that she bought a gun from a pawn shop. The outlet reported, based on prosecutors' probable cause statement, that they have come to the conclusion that she then killed the man. Okay, so that's the word on that. Okay, so those of you who are out there who are planning to harm people in your home, two things. Okay, two things we want to wrap up here. You probably don't want to purchase the gun from the pawn shop where there is evidence that you purchased the gun. Okay, who knows why she shot this man? Who knows what could have happened. That's all I'm saying. But he did get shot. Okay, and that's the word on that. So sir is back in the game, and so yeah, she told on her damn self because she went and got a gun from the pawn shop. And
I'm gonna get me a gun from the pawn shop tomorrow.
Not to go kill somebody in your house
Maybe.
that's in the bed with you. No,
Maybe.
You get it from a stranger. We are better criminals than this. Okay.
If I kill somebody, it wouldn't be with a gun.
You're not gonna be like, let me go get a gun, and then
if I kill somebody, it will not be with a gun. That's not how I'm killing them. There will not be any
you
holes.
You gonna step on them, sir? You gonna step on them?
Step on them. Is that a fat
you
joke?
Tall? You tall enough?
That was a fat joke. I don't appreciate that.
No, I said you're tall. I said you were tall enough. See, don't be airy. Listen, don't be trying to airy speech me.
Cancel her.
Shit emoji.
She fat shaming. She fat shaming.
Vicky said, damn, she was on his ass. She sure was, child. She was like, he gone tonight. She shot him and tried to revive the man. No, she was faking like she was giving him CPR. She was faking as though she was
trying to get him alive.
Goodbye. She shot him under the chin. Where is under your chin? Where is that at? Mm-hmm. She put the gun right here. And
she was taking his temperature,
rockabye, baby. Okay. Boom. She is not.
You know how mad you gotta be at somebody.
See, Vicky know what's up. You get one hot off the block. You don't go to the pawn shop where you're giving them your first, last name, social security number. You gotta wait 3 days. Well, she may not have to in Kansas City. I don't know, child. We need to definitely revive some gun laws. We definitely need to revive some gun laws around here. So
you can go get you a McDouble and a 45. Right?
Nora Karma said she go kill him with this cookie. Okay. Facebook user says,
Who is
LOL.
Facebook user?
I
Facebook
don't know.
user.
Who is Facebook user? I
Facebook
don't
user is my
know.
favorite. You're my favorite person, Facebook user. I love you. Thank you for being here.
Man, listen, you got any tea for us to spill?
Um, so I keep wanting to call the boy the white boy. I keep wanting to say the white boy. I don't know because
Who?
what's the boy name? Pete Davidson.
That's Skeet. We on
Skate,
Ye's team. Skeet.
skate, and Kim Kardashian. They done broke up, child. Because I'm shocked. When I
Good
heard that they had
night.
broken, I was
Y'all, the
shocked.
show is over. Good
I was
night.
shocked.
We were.
I was like, I
How
couldn't
were you
believe it.
shocked?
I couldn't believe that Pete Davidson couldn't make it last with Kim Kardashian. You're telling me he couldn't make it last with a recently divorced woman who was married to Kanye West? He just couldn't do it?
He didn't have enough melanin or inches, you think?
Well, she did call him a cutie. She was they asked her about his BDE. She was like, "Oh, he's a cutie." Like,
Wait, so they asked her, did he have
they
big
asked
dick
her
energy?
specifically about BDE, and she was like, "Oh, he's a cutie."
Damn. Okay, so see, that puts it in better
It
context.
puts it in perspective, right?
Those
Like,
of you, the BDE is big dick energy. So they
mhm,
asked her if the man have big dick energy, and she said he's a cutie.
he's a cutie.
Good
So
night.
I don't want to be described as if somebody asks you if I have BDE, be like, "Oh, he's a cutie." A cutie is a little bitty orange in a grocery store. Okay,
But
easy
isn't
to
he like
peel.
six? Isn't
Put
he
it,
like 6'6"?
put it all in your mouth at one time. Like that's.
Lord.
Oh, y'all. I'm sorry. And
Okay,
that man said he is in therapy now, in trauma therapy
so
after dealing with her.
he claims it's Kanye West, but I'm like, yo, first of all, Kanye wasn't gonna leave y'all alone. Y'all, they not even officially divorced yet, okay? And I really hope that they get back together because I really do think that they actually love one another,
Love each other, yeah.
like very much. Like I think
I
that
hope they
they
get back together,
really.
too.
Yeah, I hope they rekindle this and they're able to work it out. Especially since he live across the street, they could just go over and have dinner.
Right.
Work things out. You know what I mean?
For real.
Come on, Kim and
Heavy on
Kanye,
that.
work it out.
Come on, Kim and Kanye.
Skeet was just a pass through, and so were what the other girls who look like Kim Kardashian. They were just pass throughs too.
Mm-hmm.
And
I just don't want everyone to be
Damn, not a
described as a
cutie.
She's a cutie.
Not when you specifically are asked if he had big dick energy.
Specifically asked about BDE, and she was like, "Oh, he's a cutie. He's a cutie."
So Kanye must got mad meat.
Listen, that's the rumor. That's what the whole say.
Yeah, that is the rumor. The rumor is that he got mad meat.
The whole say he's choking all the hoes.
Shout out to Meat.
Oh,
Narcom says, yeah, the black magic and the spells they doing. Who you think are doing the black magic? You think it's Kanye? Or what? Okay.
Kanye doing spells.
Oh my goodness. Vicky says, what did Vicky say? Entanglement.
Ain't no entanglement.
It wasn't really an entanglement because they were.
He asked her to marry him like he did everybody else he was ever with. He was in love, in love. He was the most in love person who's ever been in love. And I knew, because he's a professional rebound guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody's ever been with is either just broken up or just got divorced.
Mm-hmm.
Or they boyfriend just died. Like he don't just be with you because he like walked up to you and was like, "Hey, how are you? Nice to meet you. Would like to go out have some ice cream." They be like, "Damn, I'm miserable. I should go talk to Pete Davidson."
Damn.
That's
The
T.
thing
Check his
is,
record.
I'm pretty sure I called it in previous shows. Hey, listen, this is not going to be a long term relationship. He's just like you here for now, and it looks like he took advantage of those things. I don't know if he should have left Saturday Night Live just yet, but I think that was too soon.
Did he leave Saturday Night Live?
Yes, he left Saturday Night Live like he was a winner. Like he was just. He was going about and doing all these great movies because he was with Kim Kardashian, and here we are.
We are here.
And now he's a cutie. Okay,
Now he's a cutie
now
in
all the women
therapy.
know that he has little meat. Jeez. And now Kanye knows.
Oh,
And that's the
God.
worst. Now Kanye
That's the
knows, and
worst.
that's where we are with it. Gee
And now he's gonna do a
whiz.
song called Lil Skeet. He is. He's gonna do a song called Lil Skeet. When he do it, I need my credit, Kanye. When Lil Skeet comes out, I need a writer credit on that.
Hey, listen.
Okay.
That's what it is. We got like 3 minutes left. You got some other tea you want to spill real quick?
I don't, but I do want to tell y'all that I'm trying to read more books this year, and all the rest of my life, I'm gonna read one book every week. I swear, I'm gonna. You
That's
gotta
a
hold
lot
me to
of
this.
that's a lot of fast reading. How these books about
I
to
read
have like
pretty fast.
150 pages?
No, I can
Like,
read. No, I can read a book a week. I can probably read a 300 or 400 page book in a week. I read pretty quickly.
Okay.
I'm actually a really good reader. I read very well. If you believe it or not, I know English.
You know,
I
that's your
swear I
first.
do.
Yes, that's your first language. You know
That's my
English
first
pretty well,
language.
huh?
I know English, and so I'm gonna try to read a book. I want you to hold me to that though. I'm gonna read a book every week.
So the
I'm
book I'm reading now, which I haven't quite made it through all the way,
mm-hmm.
but it's called "Ego is the Enemy."
mm.
So it
See,
should be. Yeah,
who's
if
that
you
by?
guys are, those of you who are out there, you're reading books as well. Drop what books you're reading, because maybe we need to read some too.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't really like
says
fiction.
Neurokarma says the emancipation of limits.
Okay.
So yeah, I just think that reading is fundamental. Okay.
It
We can come on here, we can deliver all the shady ass tea that we'd like, but know that we are intellectually inclined over here. Okay.
See.
But we do want to make sure that we entertain and we get you guys caught up on all of the tea, each and every week. All
Each
right.
and every Tuesday.
Vicky says she's reading The Power of Now.
Mm. Y'all all trying to be empowered and emancipated. Okay.
I'm here for it.
Me too.
Yeah.
I love power. Too. That sounds ridiculous, but I do. I really do love power.
Okay.
It's fun.
All right. Well, sir, we got to wrap this thing up. So tell the people where they can find you on social media, where they can find us, all that good stuff.
Okay. First of all, you can find me on Instagram, the Sir Armstrong. I'm on Facebook, Sir Armstrong. Follow Hot 702.5 FM on all the platforms, every one of them. She's Carrice on all platforms. When y'all hang up here, and what y'all need y'all to do is share, like, comment, share, and then share it again. And then when you share it to somebody, tell them to share it. Like, make it a chain letter. Like, you tell them if you don't share it, you gonna have 7 years.
7 years of bad luck.
7 years of bad sex if you don't share this. Right.
But also too, in case you miss it, you can listen on iHeart, because guess what? We that poppin' and we are on iHeart.
Oh.
You can also listen on Apple Podcast, Spotify. Where else can they listen to us? Somewhere else, right?
You can listen back on Facebook. You can listen on, is it Mixler? On the Mixler app?
Nope. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter.
Twitch, Twitter, all of them.
Yeah.
Just whatever fine podcasts are sold. You can. We're there. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Just search for us.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in to the Shady Ass Tea. Don't forget to follow the Shady Ass Tea on every single social media platform as well. Get our numbers up, y'all. Interact. We just did some revamping on our Instagram, so go there, follow us, and we'll be posting some more content. So listen, we appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in each and every Tuesday right here on hot7025fm.com. See y'all next Tuesday. Bye.
See you next Tuesday is such a bad word.